Well, hello. We're just taking our time on a Sunday afternoon. Thought I'd just put the headset on and maybe sing a little tune. I got my coffee cup. It's my second one. But I took a couple hours break in between the first and this, so I didn't get too jittery. It's hard to resist though. Smells so good. Oh, look at this also. I love this. I love this here. It says super moms rule or run the world. Super moms run the world. And you could be a pet mom, you could be a human mom, you could be a plant mom, but also super dads too. But I just love that because of the inclusivity of it. You know, I love it. Yeah. So we're enjoying this morning. We're going slow, easy, gentle, trying to stay on how, just feeling so good yesterday. And it's just so cool connected with friends, new friends, friends I've made here, other friends I've made over the years. It's just, I've been so grateful for a community coming together around me. Just like I just wish you all knew, like I wish you all knew each other better. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I feel like it's like I have these single, connections that have been found and we've created. And I'm like, I'm just starting to realize like I've been finding, I've been finding a community. I've been finding a new tribe. I've been finding people and people have been finding me and for whatever reason, that brought us together to find each other virtually, some of those have become real friendships. Hi, good morning or good afternoon, Jay and Jax. Let's see here. Hi, top fans. I don't think I have live chat set on. And Gabrielle and Sky. Very cool. Let's see here. How does my chat? Make sure it's set to live all messages. I don't want to miss anybody and make sure to say hi to everyone. Hey, I was just checking in because I was just going to make myself a quick little thing, a big thing of broccoli, and I was having a nice coffee with one of my favorite coffee cups. It's actually Michelle's, my best friend and housemate who's currently um, basically keeping me from being homeless and just living, you know, and camp to camp to camp. I got the car set up and I'm ready, and I'm working with VA housing, but I'm also about to get like a partial federal retirement. I just don't know when it's going to come through. I've been saving up my disability, so, because we all know how expensive it is to rent anywhere. Gosh, the first and last, the deposits, plus I have a service animal, and then so like I have to argue with people about like, no, they're not a pet. Here's what the ADA says. You can't charge me $500 deposit for them, you know? Hi, Gabrielle. Is it Gabriel or Gabrielle? Either way, I hope I'm saying it okay. We'll say Lopez. Hi. Thanks for being here. I'm just saying hi. So here's my beautiful, beautiful, amazing service pup and just best friend and playmate. She's the best. That's Hana. You find her on my channel a lot. If you go hashtag Hana Love in the search, it'll bring up a bunch of videos that kind of are starring her, which is fun. More, her centric. But anyway, oh, hi, Drake. Very nice to see you today on this Sunday. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. You don't have to give up your location, but what region of the world are you in? Are you doing okay today? You doing all right out there? Man, everybody's just, we are, it's hard to maintain a good mood lately, right? With so many people getting hurt, harmed, abducted, etc., etc. It's just like, oh my gosh. And then all the hate towards LGBT, to our communities, and just everyone. It's just so harsh. It's so harsh every day. I can't stop feeling for everybody who's going through it. It just shuts me down. It shuts me down. But we keep resisting, we keep fighting, I keep sharing, I keep doing videos, I watch, I find interesting content, I do research, and then I share it back out to social media and other places. And I support my friends when they go to the protests. I do anything and everything I can as a 27-year honorable veteran to bring my voice to the table also. So I just wanted to bring you in. I got the whole house to myself right now for, a couple hours or whatever. They're out. And I'm like, I think we need to go to the coast. I am missing the ocean. Hi, Andrew. Okay. And trying to do the, come on, Andrew. Don't do that stuff. Tajikistan. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. Got people all over the place here. Let's see here. Let's just we go here. Just time out. There you go. Time out. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Bye bye. Do 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 do. I don't like it when people come in and spell out or say things that are derogatory to any group of people whatsoever. I'm a very inclusive type of person, a type of being. America, cool. And did I get it? Was it Gabriel or Gabriel? It's I like to people put their names in it. I'm like, I don't know what to say. And so I was like Lopez, but I want to be respectful and honor you too. Hi Jenny, how are you, Jenny Bamford Perkins? Hi. We're just having a little coffee. I was just doing a quick check-in on the live and saying hi to my subs and saying hi to new people that flow in and out of my channel. I'm actually going to flip the camera around over here now that I've said my hellos to everybody, and I'm just going to do a light blanching on some nice broccoli because I am hungry and I like to cook, fresh and simple. And I might go on a trip and I don't want to bog down my body or my guts. And I want to get my vitamins in today. And I need to, robust up my digestive system. So I'm going to do a little bit of I got a little bit of olive oil here. And some people won't use any oils, or no seed oils or whatever. But the ones I tend to use are olive oil, avocado, coconut. Those are usually what I use, but everybody's got their things. And then I got a little bit of water in the bottom here, okay? So it doesn't take much. And if you see, like by the size of my hand, these are pretty good size crowns that I've cut, here. And I was also like, they were starting to kind of turn a little bit. So I wanted to use it before it went bad because I hate wasting when I buy veggies and I don't cook them fast enough. Wow, I hope that works out for you, 8 Ball. I know it is incredibly insane here with all that right now, and I am just so concerned for everybody who, you know, I'm so concerned for anyone and everyone that isn't, like I don't know, even naturalized. I'm just like, it's insane right now. There's no rhyme or reason to what's happening other than just straight racism, bigotry. It's just, so just be careful. Okay. Just be careful. And this is a beautiful country and can be a beautiful place. And it's just so much hate mongering right now going on. And it's just, I wouldn't, if I could be somewhere else, if I didn't need the services of the VA or medical or things like that, I've got my passport and stuff. If I had an advocate that could travel with me, I would leave. I would go to Canada probably for a while or, somewhere. I mean, I would love to go to, like, say, Denmark again. I love Denmark, or Iceland, or Japan, or I don't know. What are some of your favorite places around the world out there? Do you guys have like dream places to go that you just like to visit, or do you have a dream place you'd love to live? Bulgaria. Oh, hi, Eva. Bulgaria is pretty beautiful. Yeah, I was in Romania, and trying to remember. I think I drove through parts of Bulgaria, but I didn't really get a stop there. Portugal. Yeah, definitely. I went through Rota, Spain. I was in Rota, Spain for a little bit. Portugal sounds really cool. Huge land for 10,000 euros. Whoa. Maybe I should just be moving, maybe I should plan on, by 60 trying to be like moved out of the US, or maybe have a second address somewhere, right? Wouldn't that be something? Well, isn't there like is that near the Black Sea also? Or Tajikis love some seasoning. Put some chili on that brag. Oh, totally. I'm just kind of like lightly seeing it. And then I was like looking at the phone real quick. So here. Anyway, you can see the broccoli kind of just change color a little bit. It goes from being, one green as you're lightly steaming it or sauteing it, to a very, very vibrant green. And of course, the top, the flower part, this part's going to cook a lot faster than the stalk. Now, there's tons of nutrients and everything in the stalk of it. So, a lot of times people cut those off and they just eat the crowns. I like the stalk too. It's very nutritious. You can cut a lot of the base down even, and chop it up into bits and put it in soups and stuff, and you won't even notice it. Like, it just becomes part of the nutrient, factor of the green. Yeah, I'm just kind of turning these over a little bit. I just have a little bit of liquid in the bottom. It's kind of doing a light open steam. Now, if I wanted to steam these a little bit better, easy thing to do at this point, of course, if you had a steamer basket, right? But I'm just doing it one pan method. So you just do a little cover. There's all that nice fog right there. And then that's just going to kind of tenderize a little bit. The other, I have it on a medium to medium low. Now, somebody mentioned some seasonings, so let's get with it. Let's do some fun stuff. So, sure, let's get some red pepper on there, huh? Alrighty. Give it a little bit of spicy. There we go. Got some red peppers going in there. Let's get a little bit of onion powder. A little bit of onion powder. Now, normally I would use whole garlic or minced garlic, but we're just doing this simple right here. Oh, it's some garlic powder. Beautiful. Let's grind some pink Himalayan salt on this, shall we? I'm just doing this in the pan. There we go. Very nice. Got some of that ground in there. And let's do some cracked black pepper, shall we? It's chess. Or is it checkers? I started off my episode today by just crooning and singing. And then I was like, people started showing up, and I was like, oh, I didn't want to keep singing because I was afraid people would leave. Oh, I'm so funny like that. Anyway, that looks good, right? Doesn't that look nice? Just simple. Simple and easy. I'm going to throw the cover back on it here for a minute. And then let's take a peek here. I like sauces, to dip my broccoli in. I used to use regular mayonnaise, but I got this veganaise because I eat 99.9% vegan. The other day I realized I was using honey here and there every now and then, and I'm like, oh gosh, that's an animal byproduct. Therefore, I'm not eating vegan when I'm eating honey. Oof. Oof, but we need to keep the bees alive because the bees keep the whole planet alive, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's check it out here. But yeah, I like that to dip it in. Do you guys dip? Do you guys dip like asparagus or broccoli or things like that in mayonnaise or cheese sauces, or I don't know. I haven't done that for a while, but I'd like to make I'd like to try to use the vegan cheese I got, and I'd like to try like to create like a fondue. I think that'd be cool. I want to see if I can get it kind of melty like that. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Um, because then it could do like jalapeno sourdough bread, crostinis, or and then like broccoli, right? Vegetables, things like just. I used to love doing like a fondue, but I want to try it with the vegan cheese stuff. See what it's like. Anyway, I don't know what your kind of things are, but let's check it out here. Only takes a few moments. There we go. That's pretty much it. Broccoli is done. Talk about so easy to cook. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. And if it's, if the stalks aren't tender enough, well, then you can always cut them a little thinner, a little thinner, or knock the crowns into smaller pieces. Um, but they're nice and vibrant green and beautifully dusted with just a lovely bit of, the seasonings. So thanks for throwing that out there, Lopez. Thank you so much. Yeah, very cool. All right, so I'm gonna turn it up real high, just for like 30 seconds. I'm gonna sear off that. I'm gonna steaming off that little bit of water that's left right here for a moment, and then I'm gonna kind of sear under. I'm gonna sear under the pieces of broccoli that are in the pan. And while that's doing that, we're just gonna do a bowl. I'm just gonna do. I've had this bowl for 20 freaking plus years or something. I've had it for a long time. This was my bowl that I would always, when we would order lunch at the base and we would get pho. This was my bowl. I'd put the noodles and the veggies in and then all that, the hot broth on. This was always my pho bowl. And I had a very special pair of chopsticks too, but I broke them. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about that. Let's watch the broccoli cook now as we sear it down. It's so cool. Oh no, it's not cool at all. It's actually hot. Be careful not to burn your fingers. I'm a goof. I know. I'm a goof. Looks good. Looks good. Just boiling off that little bit of water there, like I said. Oh, sometimes, sometimes broccoli doesn't smell great. A lot of people don't like the smell of it. It's cooking but to me, it's like when it's overcooked, or it's burnt, right? Then it can kind of get pretty stinky. It can get stanky. But a good broccoli soup that's got a good broccoli smell to it, right? That's good. But you know what I mean? Sometimes it can kind of get it just gets a little stanky. Cheers. Oh, I'm having some French vanilla coffee. I found this on sale because coffee, everything is going through the roof here as far as cost on everything. And so I'm trying this Hollis Street coffee, and it's a French vanilla, and it was like less than $6, $6 or $7 for over a pound. That's a really good deal because it's all the coffee's going way up. Well, let's get the microphone down here. Ah, you hear that sizzle? All right, that's good. I can smell a little bit of burn piece a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, hi, Joshy. I'm just making I'm making a healthy, my lunch. My lunch is a healthy bowl of beautiful broccoli. Salute. Let me flip this around. We'll get it this one here, and we'll get it this one here. And of course, we'll come out here real quick and just, do a little bit to everybody. For everyone, inclusive. We salute you. You're welcome here. Much love. Josh, it's so nice to see you popping in. Just wishing you continued strength. You just keep doing your thing. Take care of them kids. All right, now also, so you see, I got a little bit of the seared, a little bit of seared pieces now too, and it also seared some of the little peppers, which is very nice. That's going to give it a very nice taste. Oh, thanks, Joshy. I've been working on, my fitness. I've been working on my fitness. I've been working on my, I've been working on getting enough water in me. I've been trying to make sure I hydrate. I've been trying to drink at least one or two of these a day. So, self care, self care, self care. It's like I just got to keep focusing on that. That leads to self love, which then leads to self respect and self realization and self healing. And then it enables a super, like, disabled person like for me to be functional and to be able to cook broccoli for themselves and not have to be in an institution on drugs and people wiping, whatever. You get what I'm saying? And I just want to keep this going as long as I can. I want to be independent and I want to be a helpful part of society. That's pretty much it. My motto, first do no harm. All right, let's sprinkle some of this awesome. I love this one too. This dairy-free vegan parmesan. It's really yummy. It's really yummy. And so dust we're going to give this a nice dusting of the parm too, and we're going to let it just kind of sit there as the broccoli kind of cools down, because we all know if I just start chomping on that broccoli, it's going to burn the roof of my mouth like a hot pizza. Oh, it's so nice just to put the headset on and throw it on live and say hi and just talk and be here and do this. So thanks for popping in, everybody. I really appreciate it. I think I'm going to get going now. And I'm going to try this veganaise as the dipping sauce for the broccoli, but the broccoli could just be eaten just like it is. Before we go, let's make sure to say hi and bye to Hannah. And I just want for you safe water, sustenance, shelter, self love, self respect, boundaries. I want you to have friendships. I want you to feel okay. I want you to feel like you belong here and that this world is as much yours as it is anyone else's. We're in this together, like it or not. So I might as well keep spreading this message of love and kindness, tolerance and benevolence. And maybe those people out there that have the hateful hearts and they're just out there trying to hurt everybody else because they're just hurting so deeply from their shame and their guilt. I just want them to be able to release that. I want them to be able to confess it and move on. Pay the price for. You understand what I'm saying? I want justice, but I want the justice to be kindness and love. I want the justice to be that kids are fed and we stop child abuse and we stop warring and hating and hurting and stealing, and that we can feel complete and whole and wholesome, and that we spend our lives with the purpose of helping ourselves while we help everyone else, and that we create a beautiful place together. And then we take care of it like the guardians we're supposed to be, the caretakers of this beautiful and amazing marble blasting through space. Like, that's you and me. That's all of us. So I just hope that all those that don't get that and they're just filled with hate and greed and all the other things that destroy humanity, I just hope they get it sooner than later. Like now, right? Please. So I'm not going to stop being me, and I'm not going to stop sharing this love and this heart and this desire for us to truly be free and live in a higher frequency and a higher vibration. All right? So peace to you, peace to me. It's what we deserve, it's what we need to create together. I'll catch you later, y'all. That's right, that's right. I agree completely. Thanks, Joshy, again. Thanks, Lopez, Eva. Thank you so much, everyone. And oh, hey, if you want to see a picture of Hannah and I on the cover of a cool magazine, we got chosen recently for the cover of this Outdoors. Pacific Northwest magazine, and you can, if you look at my recent shorts, one of my most recent shorts should have that in there, and you could see it. And then yeah, Joshy, I'll email you the I found the digital magazine cover. I could the PDF also, so you can check it out. So it's so fun. And it's just a small episode. There's no article or interview. It's just a shot of an old homeless veteran and her dog. Our dog, right? Our service dog hiking, jogging along a lakeside in down in Warrenton at the Fort Stevens at Coffinbury Lake, and we're just smiling and just vibing, and had a great conversation with the photographer about that. I was all about trying to really bring forward awareness about ADA accessible facilities, access to the state parks and to the beaches and hiking trails and gift shops and camping. And so the whole reason I volunteered and gave my photo and everything was because the magazine was promoting showing public spaces for all people to go, and especially this one was going to have stuff about places for people to go with their canines. And that's a big part of, like, a lot of disabled people have service animals. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and so there's a beautiful section in there that shows and talks about a bunch of places up and down the coast, either Southwest Washington and Northwest Oregon, that are great places to take or go with your animal and stuff, and what to expect. I mean, there are so many places to go, but I just love that we got to be a part of that and promote that. And the magazine. Let's test this. Ooh, it's still so hot. All right, it's about ready to eat though. I don't want to eat it cold. Anyway, I'm excited. So it's what's it called? It's called Discover. It's powered by the Astorian and EO Media Group and discoveroutdoors.com. And I found it at ISSUU, which is like issue. And I just searched. I was in like a search bar, and I searched outdoors summer 2025 digital mag. But I searched that on ISSUU site.com. Anyway, you'll see it. It's just fun. It's just simple. And the fact that we on the cover and we are promoting love and equity and access, for all, it's just, it was just such a wonderful thing. And okay, the last thing I'll tell you about that whole thing was it was a friend that I made that worked at the KOA, who is a student at the coast who's studying sustainability, and they're also studying permaculture and stuff like that. And they are part of the resistance too. And her boyfriend were so nice to Hannah and I. And we were having some difficult nights sometimes when I was staying there during the middle of winter in a very rustic cabin because the trees were falling and crushing tents. So I rented a little cabin. It was the cheapest thing I could find. Anyway, they dropped off at the porch one night a stuffed animal for Hannah and some medicine for me. And anyway, we became friends, exchanged numbers, and out of the blue, it'd been like weeks, they texted me and be like, shot a picture that was like, "Is this you and Hannah?" And I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" They're like, "There are so many copies of this magazine in the lobby." And then I looked online at the distribution, and they're all over. They've been distributed, like they've been distributed all over the region. So I'm like, but it was with me with a beard then too. So Anyway, just you're talking to a famous person. No, that's not the point. All right, loves to everyone out there. Loves to everyone out there. I'll send that, and make some healthy food for yourself, and make healthy choices for yourself, and give yourself a little love that you deserve, and the respect and the time and attention that you need. Okay. Rest well, Eva. So great that you popped in here today. Love you so much. You're such a dear friend. And I hope Vienna is okay tonight. And I hope that you get a place in Bulgaria and I get to come visit. And. All right. See you later, all. Stay frosty. Stay cool. Peace.